Thanks very much, Jim. I just want to concentrate on a couple of areas. So one, around some of the unavoidable spending that you'll see in the budget. This is necessary spending, but it builds upon the spending that we've had to do cleaning up the mess of our predecessors around terminating programs, funding cliffs, permanent programs that had no ongoing funding built into the budget, and you'll see that that's a reasonably significant part of the spending decisions that we've made in this budget, but also on the savings front as well. As Jim said, we've made good progress. We've made $50 billion worth of savings across our three economic updates, so the October budget, the May budget, and then December's MyEFO. So you can see the approach that we take is every time we do this work, every time we lock ourselves into the room with folders and ministers coming to talk about their portfolios, we are, just as much as we're open to listening to their good ideas, we're also listening and asking about savings that we can find so that we can make sure we're continuing the budget repair work that we've had to do from the beginning. So in relation to savings, you will see savings in this budget. They are getting harder to find. I don't pretend otherwise. We're looking line by line. We look under each desk to try and see what we can find. But we have taken the decision to find another $1 billion in savings around the use of external labour, consultants, contractors, labour hire. That builds on the $3 billion that we've already taken that was in our October budget. So you'll see an extension of that saving in this budget, but also an additional saving through the 24-25 year and across those years, because we believe that whilst we're making investments in the public service, that we're restoring the balance and reducing the reliance on external labour, that at the same time that the public service can find savings in this area. You'll see some of the results of that around the conversions of external labour into public service roles, but also some of the improvements that we've seen from this approach in service standards, whether it be getting rid of the backlog in Veterans Affairs, how long it takes to process a passport, and some of the work we're doing in Services Australia. In terms of unavoidable spending, and these are really things that we've talked about before, terminating programs, funding cliffs, so looking at how we sustain MyGov. It's the way people want to engage with government. I'm sure everyone in this room uses MyGov to some degree, and we need to make sure that it's got the resources to keep going. Extra staff at Services Australia, again, wanting to make that or to provide the certainty there. A lot around digital capability and sustainment, and these often include pretty reasonable sums of money. So I know it probably won't get attention on the day, but these are significant investments that have to be made. If we want the aged care system to continue working, you're going to have to make sure that the IT system that underpins that actually works as well. There's a range of programs in health, like through palliative care, cancer programs, public health, chronic conditions funding, all of those. Again, responsible, reasonable, needed investments, but that didn't have ongoing funding. The other one, which I'll just finish here with, is on the leaving violence payment as well. That was put in as a 2-year trial. There was no ongoing support for that. We believe that it is necessary, and you've seen the announcements in the last week that is a permanent, ongoing, improved program, and we've made the investments to make sure that that's the case. I'll leave it there, Jim.